Morning, Saturday, July 18th. Welcome back to another MLB Breakdown. How are we doing this Saturday morning? I decided to start the stream a little bit later for y'all today. Let some people sleep in. It is a Saturday morning. Quick shout-outs. JO1990 with the Prime resub. Hell yeah. Baby with the 3-month Tier 1. I appreciate that. And Pretty 3Y3, Pretty Eye with the Prime. I appreciate all those subs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How are we doing this morning? It's always funny. Like when I switch over from the starting screen to the actual screen, views like jump pretty crazy every single time. So I don't know how that works, but it does. Yesterday, a little bit of the rustiness, huh? What did I say? That was the concern, was we were going to have some rust. Yeah, some of those hitters looked pretty tough. A lot of really weird games yesterday, too, in terms of, like, scores. It was either, like, 2-1 or 12-0. You know what I mean? There was some, let's see, we had 2-1, 23-4, 7-0, 5-4, 6-7 was pretty good, 2-1, 3-2, 5-2, 15-1, 2-1, 10-0. Teams were going off, but they weren't really hitting homers. There were some good calls in the chat yesterday, by the way. There were some very good calls. Shout out to whoever called out Jeffers. Shout out to whoever called Andres Chaparro. The pinch hit risk came through before he got subbed out. Who else? Who else are we shouting out today? I did talk about Suarez, didn't take him. Talked about Langoliers, didn't take him. Didn't talk about Junior because I skipped the doubleheader. We did talk about Steer. Who else got shouted out yesterday? Well, obviously Medelson. Someone called out. Well, we did call it Bryce Eldridge. Austin Riley, of course. Yeah, so it was Chaparro, Conine, another one I didn't take, and Jeffers. So really it was Chaparro and Jeffers were the ones that the chat called out that I didn't even put on my radar because of small sample size. Conine also. He only had one ball in play against a pitch mix, and he hit a homer. That was crazy. What up? Back-to-back days with the Filet player hitting one off the wall. My God. Chase DeLauder didn't play yesterday, of course. Yeah, Eldridge did look pretty good. Rice hit the wall too. Oh, he did? Yeah. I saw, who else do we have on that slip? Curtis Mead had a double. I did see Curtis Mead had a double. Yeah. Yeah. I did see that. Brutal. But yeah, that's a little bit of rust. I mean, it's to be expected, as I said yesterday. It's to be expected coming back from the All-Star break. Some of these guys are probably going to look a bit rusty. So, good news is today we are projecting a ton of homers, and this number just keeps climbing as the weather changes. So, our highest games here, Washington at, oh my God, this game had 27 runs yesterday. This could be a derby here. This could be an absolute derby. You had Harry Ford, Conine, Bryce Eldridge, and Josh Lowe forgot to RR. Tell you what, if I had $1 for every time I've been there, I'd be a billionaire. Yesterday was 39. Yeah, we had, what was projected yesterday? Yesterday was projected 39. I think only 33 players hit. I don't know how many there were total. Did anybody have 2 homers? I think Spencer Steer had 2. Willier had 2. So, yeah, pretty close. Chaparro had 2. Damn. And he didn't get subbed out. Look at this guy. He hadn't had more than 2 at-bats in basically almost a month. In almost a month, he hasn't had more than 2 at-bats. He comes out and goes 4 for 5 with 2 homers yesterday. How do you even... I guess it's because they're up 23-4. They didn't need to take him out. I know. I guess it's because they had maybe a 23-4 lead. They didn't need to swap him out, but this is the type of guy where I look at it on a surface level. I can't take that. The guy hasn't gotten more than 2 at-bats this whole month. this whole month. So if you're taking Chaparro, you're basically going like, okay, he's got to hit a home run in his first or second at bat, and then he's out of the game. Nope. Yesterday they go in and they give him 5. Some of this stuff you just can't even predict that. That's just crazy. Yeah, we did mention Riley. He did hit a homer off a position player. I don't count that. Maybe because Luis Garcia was out, potentially, but yeah, probably. Yo, Parlay King Cam with the Prime. I appreciate the Prime sub. Potentially, yeah. So, let's see what we're working with today. Let me just go ahead here. Before we get started in the stream, I do want to call this out more because I need y'all to sign up. I absolutely need y'all to sign up and deposit like $5. But link in the chat, free $10 with Kalshi if you have not signed up for Kalshi yet. They are a partner of the stream. Make sure y'all sign up. They do support the stream. And they are a great product to have, especially if you're in a state with limited options for books. If you're in a state that has limited options, there's absolutely zero reason why you don't use that product, why you don't use Kalshi. So if you haven't signed up yet, go ahead, click that link, get a free $10 when you deposit. I think you have to deposit like $5 or $10 only. And then you get a free $10 that you can put on the Twitch community lay that we make at the end of the stream. So make sure y'all are doing that. Let's jump into it. Let's just start with the basics here. Let's just start with the absolute basics. That shit too busy for me? You get used to it. You get super used to it. All you gotta do is just go to the baseball tab, click on a game, and then you got all your props there. You get used to it. All right, 3+ homers versus the pitch mix here. Murakami, okay. Junior again. God, this guy's everywhere. Antonacci, he's on a heater. PCA against Taj Bradley. His average exit velocity is awful. Harry. I love me some Heriberto Hernandez, but oof. And Ezekiel Duran against Owen Murphy. I don't know who that is. Tell you what, Harry's exit velos are pretty good here. 97.5. That's kind of crazy. All right. So our pull power and home run vulnerable pitches real quick. Dive right on in. How do you guys like the list builder feature so far? Does anybody use it? What's up with Tim Tao? I have no idea, man. That's just a Linsanity run. That is a Linsanity run. You love it? That's good. That's good. Use it every day. That's good. I hope it's helpful. Although I don't know if I want to rely on it too heavy today. Hold on one sec. Well, this one broke it. There we go. 4 out of 270 only. God. McMahon had a ground rule double yesterday. Oh, I didn't see it. But he does look pretty good here on the fastball against Sheehan. Murakami is horrible in day games. Yeah, we'll get into it. I'm just grabbing guys who look good on the list, and then obviously I do a further analysis after that. See if I want to keep them or not. You'll see many times I go through it, and I either add new players or I get rid of players I already had. So we'll see. Although I haven't really, since Murakami's come back, it hasn't been a long time. He hasn't really done anything, man. He hasn't done a damn thing. So, Murakami, James Wood, Ben Rice today. The chalk setup, huh? The chalk route. I don't know why it's taking a little long right now. It must be over. Are there a lot of people using this right now? Is that what's going on? Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of people using this right now. There are a lot of people using this right now. That's the one downside so far that I'm trying to figure out still is how to make the list builder work a little bit better when there's like tons of people using it. Because it just kind of it gets bottlenecked. You know what I mean? I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure this out. I'll spend some time today trying to look into that. There we go. There's only one player on the Hello Good Sir list, and it is Murakami. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well, let's jump in, and we'll see. I mean, there are still other Hello Good Sirs that could pop up. That is just like my absolute like ideal criteria for the Hello Good Sir. That's the absolute like GOAT Hello Good Sir list. So there are still other ones that I could potentially see pop up. Jared Jones versus... Oh, this game didn't happen yesterday? What, did they cancel this? What happened here yesterday? Did they just like take this game off the board? What the hell happened here? Air quality? It was the only game that got canceled was this one? Well, nothing changes here. We liked Valdez and we liked O'Hearn and we liked DeLauder. So nothing changed. Actually, I do want to look at the weather real quick. I feel like we have some really good home run weather today. Oh my God. 16% in Cleveland, 14% in Chicago, neutral in Toronto, 29% in Colorado, 37% in Philly, 19% in Milwaukee, 33% in Kansas City, 5%, 7%, 7%, neutral, 7%, 19% in New York, 33% in Sacramento, and 18% in LA. God. Holy cow. Okay, so a lot of these games look really, really good for weather for homers. And that is why we have such a high projected home run number today. Yeah. All right, so that game, we already did it yesterday. I'm not going to add those guys on. I'll just leave them. But all these other games, we got 220, a 3. I'll throw Valdez and DeLauder on here. All right, Twins, Cubs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a lot of 410s. Okay. The way I'm looking at this is I would probably stick with these two together. Maybe you could add the 3 o'clock games in with them too. I don't know. We'll see. Taj Bradley, Matt Boyd. Taj Bradley here. A lot of strikeouts, though. Good strikeout matchup for him, too, with the Cubs, actually. It's not terrible. Matt Boyd, I don't think he's been... Look at the last 3 starts. Okay, righties. It's really just righties you want to target here. 4-seam changeup. Righties on a 4-seam changeup. The hell's Ryan Jeffers? His hard hit does look good. His ground ball is really high. 50%, but his 60 hard hit's good, 20% blast. I mean, day game splits, only 2 home runs in day games, 6 versus righties overall, 6 in night games with 1,000 OPS. Still an 800 OPS in day games, not bad. Lefties, he does well, only 1 homer, though. So, maybe a back-to-back candidate here. I don't know that I'm super, super obsessed with it. Let's see. Anybody else look any better? Well, Caratini, Royce Lewis here, and Luke Keeschel. Here to the 4-seam, they all look terrible. Okay. Okay. I mean, come on now. What the hell is that? Bro, even Josh Bell. You take the 4-seam off. You keep the 4-seam on, they all look pretty good. Take the 4-seam off against the changeup. I mean, Royce is okay. Good air percent. Same with Luke. What are the odds for these guys? Caratini. 1 for 1 versus Boyd. Lefties, 2 homers, 694 OPS only 697 OPS, 696 overall. Pretty consistent, actually, between the two. It's just the home run numbers are a lot lower against lefties. I mean, Royce, bro, what are we doing? Four-seam changeup versus lefties. I mean, looks pretty solid with the hard hit. 70%, 40 barrel, 30 blast. Yeah, Royce isn't terrible. It's pretty much all four seams, though. Get rid of the four seam. Changeup is sporadic. I mean, yeah, a lot of barrels. Definitely a lot of barrels. I don't mind Royce today. I don't mind him for this game. Caratini, kind of mid. Not terrible. Not terrible. And Luke, yeah. Also not terrible. Yeah. I'm not too obsessed with any of these guys. Royce looks the best here. 40% barrel, I really like that. So yeah, we'll keep Royce on the list. How often he throw the four seam? He only really throws those two pitches like half the time. Almost half the time. So Larnach, lefty on lefty. He's probably not going to play. Taj Bradley. Now, this is a guy you target lefties for the most part. Although recently he's been giving it up to righties, actually. Wow. Four-seam cutter. That splitter's pretty good. I would avoid the splitter. Four-seam cutter really to the lefties. Four-seam cutter to both. Makes it easy. Four-seam cutter are really the only two pitches. Oh, God. Last 10 games here. PCA. What is up with that? How is his average exit velocity so low? 2 homers, but... Oh, my God. Four-seam cutter. Well, this answers that. You got a couple good hits. Oh, this is Bregman. Why did I click on? I always click on Nico Horner, bro. He's ass. PCA. This answers that. Look at this, man. Holy cow. Oh, my God. Ugh. God, that is ugly. Either he hits it really well or it is awful. That's how you get that 76 average exit velo right there. Holy Nikes. Look, man, I don't know about PCA. It's just so sporadic. It's either you get a really good hit that's probably a home run or you get the softest hit of all time. It's 52 mile an hour exit velo. It's damn near a bunt. This is damn near a bunt. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Dansby's all right. Dansby's not bad. Or this is Carson Kelly. Sorry. Carson Kelly's not bad. High ground ball, though. Can't find anybody that has it all. Yeah, Dansby also isn't bad. 40% ground ball, though. Good hard hit. Pretty bad in day games here. Really bad in day games. 185. I mean, he's not very good in night games. 226. I mean, he's still got 7 homers in day games. Dansby just kind of 500 OPS over his last 7 games. Dansby went crazy and then just basically disappeared. Got some good matches here on the zones, though. I'll throw Dansby on there. Why not? We'll throw Dansby on there, but he's the only one that even looks kind of okay. No homers on the mix, but go back the last 20. He did have these, his Linsanity run here. Four seams and cutters. So if he can get back to form here, Pete probably looks similar. Yep. Look at that. Golly. I mean, it's up to y'all if you want to go on Pete, but for me, I don't like this trend. Look at these. I mean, his last 10 are just ugly. Outside of that homer and this hit right here, it just red all over the board. Yeah, Cubs are kind of mid here. I guess I'll just put Dansby on there, but I'm not a huge fan of almost anybody in this game. Royce and Dansby, and it's good value, though. At a minimum, Michael Busch, even Pete, Conforto, they're a good price. Michael Busch in the 500s. Tell me that. If you told me that 12 months ago that we'd be getting Michael Busch in the 500s, I wouldn't believe you. Same with Bregman. If you would tell me that Kalshi was going to give me a line on Bregman at 669, well, here we are. Yeah, kind of dusty there. Davis Martin, Shane Bieber. Well, Davis Martin, very good in day games. Hasn't given up a home run since June 16th. Day game stats here, only 0 home runs allowed in day games, actually. Not a single home run has been allowed in a day game by Davis Martin. 34 strikeouts, 194 average, a 515 OPS allowed, 1.02 ERA. He cooks. He's a day burner, man. He's a day burner. Absolute burner. And the Toronto Blue Jays are trash, so. Shane Bieber, though. Now, this is a guy you could go after. How many starts do we have for Shane Bieber this year? 4. 4 starts. He's given up a home run every single one. Righties are, well, both are actually really getting after him. 4-seam cutter slider. Golly, okay. All of them have allowed home runs and a high ISO. Lefties. 4-seam cutter. Kind of only 4-seam cutter to the lefties. Yeah, Murakami. Antonacci. Oh, my God. Vargas. Kyle Teal. Kyle Teal looks really good. Tristan Peters looks pretty good, too. Okay. My God. Four-seam cutter from righties. Antonacci. This is kind of PCA vibes here, to be honest. Feels like a White Sox first 5 team total over. Yeah, could be. Could be. This gives PCA vibes. I mean, he's got the 3 homers, which are great, but everything outside of those 3 homers are awful hits. So he's got good value, though. I'll tell you what, in the 800s for Antonacci is kind of crazy. If you're looking for a long shot, potentially a good spot here. 664 OPS in day games, though. He does have 4 homers in day games. His home run rate in day games is higher. 3.2% home run in day games, 1.6 in night games. Antonacci, I mean, I'll put him on there for the price, but holy cow. This is a hello, good sir. Murakami. Absolute hello, good sir. 6.7 on the zones out of 10. Looks incredible. Day games, he does struggle, but he still has 5 homers. Day games are not his best. He does struggle in them. But he still has 5 homers, and he looks insane against his pitch mix. So, yeah. Didn't he go yesterday? Murakami? No. Antonacci, I think he did. He's gone, 2 games in a row. Plus 800 for him is just such a good price. Such a good price. Murakami looks insane. Kyle Teal looks insane. Couple bad hits in here, but outside of that, God, he looks insane. Benintendi, solid. Montgomery's not very good against 4-seams, so not expecting much. Maydroth, no. And then, Braden Montgomery looks pretty good here. Not going to lie to you there. Another one, plus 900. pretty good price for Braden Montgomery with these hard hit. No homers, no barrels, no blast, but a lot of hard hit. Tristan Peters, my God, looks really good. Jesus. Throw the slider back in there and we go to Vargas. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. My God, they all look insane. Well, Murakami's got to be on there. I mean, they all look so good. They all look so good. I'll take Peters off. I'll keep these three for now, but they all look incredible. Antonacci is a long shot, too. My God. All right, you have to really think about that one. I mean, I hate that. I hate that more than a game that doesn't look good. I hate that more than a game that doesn't look good. I'll be honest with you. When you got 5 players out of the 9 that look really good, White Sox minus 2.5. I mean, that team is red hot. So Teal got eliminated first. No, Teal got picked. That wasn't an elimination. That was the pick. That was the wheel saying, take this guy. My God. White Sox runs over. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. What do we even got them at? 4? I mean, probably goes way over that, though, to be honest. If they hit homers, this could go way up. But that's the thing with this team. White Sox generally need a lot of they need homers. They strike out a ton. So, Reds, Rockies, another really high-scoring game here. Colorado, 93 degrees. God, this ball's going to fly here. Ball will fly here. Sugano, meatball thrower, bad in day games in a hitter's park. Really, though, it's mainly lefties that are getting after him. It's mainly lefties. Look at his entire pitch mix gets smoked. Literally, his whole pitch mix is getting smoked this year by left-handed batters. Every single pitch has an ISO over 200 allowed. Oh my God. I guess we'll just look at 4-seam splitter sinker. Oh my God. Oh, if we keep... Are they serious? Are they serious? Have the Reds been that bad? Man, JJ Bleday. The fall off needs to be studied, bro. The fall off needs to be studied for JJ Bleday. On the year against these pitches, dominant. Go down to the last 20, starting to get terrible. Last 10, 0 ISO. Last 5, nothing. Dirt. Ellie, though, Ellie's kind of heating up. His ground ball is 60%, though. Splitter, four seam, sinker, slider. Get rid of the slider for now. Yeah, Ellie's fine. Just a high-ass ground ball. High-ass ground ball. Yo, 513 Mont with the resub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the 3 months. Yeah, Ellie's fine. He doesn't pull the ball, though, from this side of the field. That's an issue. These probably are... maybe that's a homer. This 434, probably not a home run today. I'll be honest. This is probably not a home run in this ballpark. I think Ellie's okay. I'll put him on there. I'll tell you what, man. JJ's got to go today, right? JJ has got to go today. What is this log? Like, where is this, JJ? Where did he go? Calendar flipped to June and he disappeared. Oh my God. Where did he go? Golly. Okay. Well, I guess Ellie for the lefties. Ooh, not pretty. The righties here. Sinker, slider. Yeah. Sinker's getting hit hard, but no real home runs off it. Slider. Ooh-wee. Sinker, slider, cutter. Spencer Steer does look pretty good today again. Spencer Steer looks pretty good. His four-seam to righties has been really good. Four-seam to righties is not doing anything. Same with that splitter. Sinker, slider, cutter is really the only thing that they're hitting. That would lead me to Spencer Steer. Sinker, slider, cutter versus righties. Yeah, Steer looks solid. Steer looks solid. He had 2 homers yesterday. Could be a hot bat. Could be a very hot bat. Sal Stewart, nothing. Suarez, not against these pitches. Not particularly against these pitches. You against the whole mix, though, he looks pretty good. Throw him on there. Against the whole mix, he looks pretty good. He's really good against a splitter, actually. Yeah, Steer. Go back to Ellie here real quick. Yeah, Ellie's fine. I don't mind Ellie. I feel like JJ's got to go today. All right, so we have 2 teams now that are just loaded with people that we could take. If Sal Stewart's the guy that hits today, I'm gonna be so pissed. Rhett Lauder, lefties, kind of the only thing. Slider, sinker, changeup. Willie Castro, Jake McCarthy. Moniak looks like, dude, Moniak is Blade 2.0. Moniak is Blade 2.0, man. Look at this. On the season, just outstanding against his pitch mix. Last 10, last 5, last 20 is still okay. Last 10 and last 5 are awful. Last 10 games, though, is not bad. It's his last 5 games he's been terrible. Yeah. Just awful. Money Moniak has been brutal. Yeah, Money Moniak is looking tough. McCarthy, Rumfield's been tough. Willie Castro's actually looking solid. He's on a bit of a heater, but I don't know if he's going to play. Troy Johnston, I don't know who that is really, but high ground ball. Tell you what, man. There's not really a good option on this team. I guess Money Moniak, we just go back here to the last 30. This is, oh my God. PCA, Blade, Moniak, the exact same player. It's packed in here, gang. It has been every day, Hundo. Where you been? It's been like this for like a month. Goodman, 176. Yeah, you can miss me with that. You miss me with that. Like, damn, rip. All right, well, you got 3 players here that are all the same person. Money gets right today. Money, Pete, and Blade. Money, Moniak, Pete, and Blade. If they can all get right today, I mean, they're all guys that dominated their matchup until recently. They're all guys that dominated that matchup. So, I guess we'll have to find out. But it's Suarez's birthday today. What does that mean? Does he get a B-Day bomb? Maybe a Vegas bomb at the bar tonight. I don't know. I don't know about a home run. I got him on there. I got him on there. He looks solid. That man is too old to be caring about birthdays. You can manually round robin. You can manually round robin on Kalshi. But that's how you should be doing it anyway. You get a better payout if you manually do it. I know you've seen them Braves. I know I've seen a team pass the Braves in the standings. That's all I know. I know I've seen a team pass the Braves in the NL standings. That's all I know. I know they passed their ass by a mile. That's what I know. I know the Braves used to be up here. How do you get a better payout? I think they tax when you do the round robin function. I am well, you can't really. That's the problem, is you can't really see what each individual 2-leg combo will pay out. You do the round robin, you just get like a total payout essentially, but you don't know what, like, if the first and the second guy hit, what's that payout versus if the first and the third hit. You don't actually get to see that. If you manually do it, you do like the first and the second guy, you see like, okay, that'll pay me this. I do the first and third, that'll pay me this. So you don't know if the books are taxing you or not, unless you do both at the same time and add them up, I guess, and test. But if I round robin, I'd much rather do it manually and just do 2 legs, like just manually do them. That way you ensure that you're not going to get scammed. On DK, I'm talking about FanDuel. Maybe DK is different. That's the other thing. CW is right. You don't have to wait for all the legs to clear before your bet clears too. You get paid right away, which is nice. I don't like doing the round robin function. I never get the math. Never makes sense to me. I've seen it before where if you like round robin by 2 legs, you get paid more than if you round robin by 3 legs. I've seen a 4 leg that pays less than a 3 leg. It doesn't make any sense when you do it, man. Or like when you do the built-in function. I don't know how they calculate all that shit. So I don't know. I could be wrong. But I always would just say, I don't trust the books with anything. I'd rather just do it manually. That's the way I look at it. Because if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile for sure. They cut corners all the time on people with stuff like that. They are suspect. That could be just tinfoil hat though. Mets Phillies. Sean Manaea giving it up. Jesus Luzardo giving it up to righties, kind of, sometimes. My God, not recently, though. My God, not recently at all. Haven't been doing a damn thing. Golly. Sheesh. Luzardo is kind of cooking. Luzardo is cooking. Ground ball pitcher, too. Sheesh. Not great. I mean, you get some good odds, but that's because they don't hit homers off lefty. He doesn't give up homers to lefties. He's due for a regression. I agree, but 52% ground ball. My God. Kind of crazy when you look at the numbers. To righties, he's allowing almost a 400 average. Lefties, 281, still pretty high. Hard hits really low. No fly ball to lefties. It's only righties. It's it. Four-seam. Who's the righty on this team? Wagaman? Wagaman guaranteed getting pinch hit today. Yes, the books are taxing RR. I figured. I didn't actually do the math myself, but I was pretty sure last time I looked into it, I found that conclusion. But that could be tinfoil hat. I mean, yeah, Wagman and Tyrone Taylor are 100%. They can't do that? Yeah, they can. Kadavi, they can do that. Think about it. Have you ever looked into lines, for example, NBA lines, right? This happens all the time, where if you go take a guy over 19.5 points, it'll be minus 110. But then you go look at him for 20 plus points. You have the separate line. For 20 plus points, it'll be minus 150. The same thing. It's just 20 plus points. But the over 19.5, they'll give you a minus 110, or they know more people are going to just click on the 20 plus because it's easier to find than go do the manual work and look for the over under. I promise you, they do this stuff all the time. They do that stuff all the time because they know people won't look into it. That's why you always, especially like NBA props specifically, or even like I guess this, if you're looking at like a hits, runs, RBIs, instead of just going to the 2+ hits, runs, RBI section, look for his over under and see if it's 1.5 and if you get a better line. Yeah, but John Brown, over 19.5 and 20 plus are the same thing to cash. You have to get 20 points and you cash both. 19 points wouldn't cash you 20 plus and it wouldn't cash you over 19.5. But there are many times where on the same book, if you just take the alt line 20 plus, you'll get paid worse than if you take the regular over under of 19.5. It's crazy. So that's what I'm saying with the round robin stuff is I would not be surprised if you do the math, go put all of them in manually and then also go put them in just the round robin function and see what the total payouts are. I would be shocked if it was the exact same total payout. If you just add up like how much you'd get paid if they all hit. You've done the math hundreds of times, not taxed. I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to check it, though. I'm going to check it right now, actually. You know what? I'm going to check it right now. We're going to do a little experiment together. Because I want to make sure that the rest of the stream, when we talk about round robining, that we have our information correct. So I'm going to do just some stupid little 3-leg Valdez, PCA, Valdez, Royce Lewis, and Murakami, whatever. We're gonna do a round robin by threes, or by twos times 3. Put $1 on it. Pay 53. Okay, $1 pays 53. Remember that. Now, reuse and let's manually RR it. So Valdez and Lewis. Hold on here. 0.33. Oh no, that's 1. Okay. Hey, put $1. Yeah. Murakami and Royce. And now Valdez and Murakami. I want to just end this debate here and now. Okay, so calculator. So we have 1848 plus 1936 plus 1848. Wait. Okay, so it is the same. It is the same. So you guys, you don't have to do it manually. They must have fixed that because in the past, when I have tested it, I have noticed there were different payouts. At least when you get to like 4 or 5 legs. If you're doing like round robin by 4s or round robin by 5s, it gets a little wonky. But on the 3s, it does match. So Kadabi's right. Okay. Lindor. 5 for 19 actually is not a bad history here. That's a big sample size. That's a big sample size. Yeah. I mean, Lindor's okay. Wagman, pinch hit risk, and Francisco Alvarez, nothing. And Tyrone Taylor is also a pinch hit risk. Looks really good against lefties, but Tyrone Taylor gonna get subbed out unless they keep a lefty in the whole game. So if they keep a lefty in the whole game, Tyrone Taylor, yeah, he'll get all of his at-bats, but probably gonna fade the Mets today. Probably gonna fade the Mets. Chaminade against righties. Wow. Lefties still can hit him, but righties is 4-seam sweeper cutter. Even that changeup. Lefties is sweeper 4-seam. My God. I already know what this is going to look like. Yep. Holy shit. All right, we got a lot of green. Got a lot of green. Oh my God. To manually do it, you put a regular 3, then 2 by 3 it. Well, yeah, there's 2 options you can round robin. You can either just use like the built-in function where you just click round robin and then you do like the by 3s. Or the other way is you just put in a 3-leg and then you just reuse the selections, take off one of the guys, do it again, do it again. So you just make a 2-leg for each combo manually rather than the easy one. But I guess the easy one is the same math, so at least for this case. Real Muto is interesting today. Okay, so Schwarber looks really good. Marsh looks solid. I don't know if I like a lefty on lefty, though. Real Muto looks really good. We'll throw Marsh on there. Derek Hill looks solid. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. All right, now let's look into this. Plus 245 on Kalshi once again. Once again. Link in the chat. Go sign up for Kalshi using that link. Get a free $10. If you're going to be putting Schwarber on a slip, it is going to go a lot farther to get him at plus 245 than plus 200. I'll tell you that. I don't think I would take him at 200. Would I take him at plus 245? Yeah, I would. Plus 200? No. So I do have interest in him today at plus 245. Sweeper 4-seam. Although actually I do want to look at I'll look at Trey. He's on a bit of a heater. Sweeper 4-seam. Yeah, Schwarber looks solid. Trey Turner. Trey looks pretty solid. Trey Turner doesn't look bad. 2 for 10 in this matchup lifetime. He doesn't look bad. Especially if you need a righty today on this team. I can't say. My God. Tell you what, chat. I don't know. Some mid in here. There is some mid in here, but Bohm, kind of Marsh looks pretty good lefty on lefty. I can't lie. This is a solid lefty on lefty log for Brandon Marsh. Just such a low home run rate. 3%. Real Muto looks pretty good too. He's 1 for 16 though. I'll take him off. Versus lefties, 570 OPS, only 1 homer. Yeah, he's getting off the list. He's off the list. Sosa's not bad here either. 7 for 17 with a homer. Although this is ass. Holy shit. God damn. Edmundo Sosa, bro. He's got good history, though. He has good history here. He likes that up and away pitch. Was he going oppo? Yeah, I guess. Sosa's okay. Stott, not going to do lefty on lefty. Derek Hill. He's all right. He's all right. Got the 1 homer. A little inconsistent. Bryce Harper it is. What? I mean, he's all right. He's actually pretty good on that sweeper. Royce Lewis isn't playing today? Well, that must have just come out. Trey Turner's not bad. Got cooked last night. Need a bounce back. One second here. One sec. Okay, I can't find it. I thought I could find it. At the end of the stream yesterday, I did say, please, it is the first day back from break. Do not go crazy. Guys will be a little rusty. I thought I could find that clip. I'm not going to hunt for it right now. Not live. Yeah, we are just getting back from break, guys. Like 5 days off for baseball players doesn't sound like a lot to a lot of people, but this game is 100% reliant on hot and cold streaks. It's all about what form you're in. If you take 5 days off, you got to start over. Okay, Marsh on a bigger time scale, I don't love. That. So, Harper better history is better than Schwarber. Yeah, but I'm not too fond of the history in general, but for this guy specifically, Manea's kind of trash. He's getting a lot worse. So his walk rate's getting better. Strikeout rate went way down. Walk rate went way up. ERA similar. Manea's just getting old. That's the problem. Y'all look at the players who were hot leading into the All-Star game. I lots of points. I think those guys kind of lost it. Yeah, Derek Hill looks solid today. I don't mind Derek Hill. I got him starred. I think Schwarber at plus 245 or Derek Hill as a long shot. Those guys aren't bad. Trey Turner is not bad today either. Marsh you could go with too. There's some options here. It's just nobody's like kind of really clear cut. Also, chance for a thunderstorm in this game. So, potentials for delays. There. 5 days of vacation for anyone getting back to work could be rusty. Yeah, especially when you're trying to hit a ball coming at you at 99 miles an hour. You know what I mean? You got to be sharp. Your reaction times. I mean, I don't know if any of y'all play video games or anything like that too. Like, if you guys are playing the game every single day, you're probably pretty good after like a couple of weeks of it. If you take like a week off and go back on the game, your first few games, you are ass. At least I am. I don't know. At least compared to what you were at. If you're doing like competitive stuff like Counter-Strike or Fortnite or any of that, you come back on after a week off, it's tough. Same thing here. It's all about hand-eye coordination, reaction times, staying sharp. Drowan, you only want to target righties here. We already have someone, Harry. You only want to target Harry. Yeah, you really only want to target Harry here. Slider, curveball, sinker. What other righties do they have? Slider, curveball, sinker. Yeah, Harry looks solid here. I think it's just Harry. What games you play? I mean, I haven't played anything since I've been building this site for the most part. My friends are really into CS, Counter-Strike. I've dabbled. I'm not that good at it. I don't have the patience to learn it right now, or like to get good at it. I played a ton of Fortnite in like 2017. I played a ton of Warzone, Apex, all those like battle royales. I played a lot of. I could beat anybody in FIFA. I swear to God, anybody were to try me in FIFA, they would get dusted. I've been playing that game since I was like 5. Yeah, I don't really game anymore. I used to. Too busy with this. COVID Warzone was different. I agree, man. My roots are not Black Ops 1 and 2. My roots are Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. 07, 08, 06, 07, 08, 2006, 2007, 2008. Those are my roots. Brother, I logged the hours on COD 4 and MW 2. I logged the hours, man. I got a few nukes in my day, too. Forgot you, Unk. Yeah, I'm 31, man. I'm 31. ACR used to be a problem, bro. Dude, the good times about COD 4 was that every gun was usable. There was no, like, meta shit. You know what I mean? There was none of that, like, oh, you have to use this exact gun with this exact setup or you're going to get cooked by everyone else that's using that setup. Bro, you could use anything you wanted back then. You could use the M16, the M4, the ACR, the SCAR, like whatever you wanted. The FAL, that shit was fun as hell. Intervention, you name it. You could use anything you wanted, and you could compete. Barrett 50 cal, shit was fun. That's the part of me. That's why I don't even like those games anymore. Outside of the fact that I'm old and it's just not that fun. But the meta stuff is so annoying, bro. Where it's like you have to use these guns with these attachments, and to get those attachments, you have to play the game for 42 hours just to get the fucking whatever. 1887s, hell yeah. Chase was good today, yeah. Chase was good today. The Lauder. Brewers should have a decent opportunity here against Max Meyer. I think we could have some success here. Although the Brewers, dude, oh my God. Actually, both of these teams, talk about rusty from an all-star break. My boy is in hell right now. Jackson Chourio. Oof. Oh, God. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with Big Dog Churio. He's got to get it together, man. Sweeper four seam sinker to the righties. I mean, you're really only looking at four seam slider sweeper, four seam sinker. Yeah. Terang. Yelich. Too high on the ground ball for Yelich. It's just Terang. It's just Terang. Although Bowers, he just aren't his pitches. These aren't his pitches. Oh, yeah, cheaters were in the game too, Mad Max. It's a good point. I forgot about that. We didn't have all that when I was growing up. There wasn't all that. No such thing as hackers. And if there were hackers, it was like 1 out of a million games. Because it wasn't like you could just go buy it on the internet. No Cronus or whatever for aim. Like, you just played how you had. You threw on your controller and you just went. Like, all right. Yeah, it's just Terang for that game. And Harry. Just Terang and Harry. This was a surprise kind of yesterday. I mean, it was pretty high scoring between these two. Attack insert boosting. Yeah, there was boosting, but that's fine. That's not really cheating. You know, that's not ruining the game for anybody else. Shit, I boosted a couple times. I'll tell you that. I got a couple boosts in my day. XP lobbies, you know. I got scammed. That was my first time I ever got scammed, by the way. First time I ever got scammed in my life was some guy said, send me 2,000 Microsoft points, $20. That was like the OG Fortnite V-Bucks. Send me 2,000 Microsoft points, and I'll boost you or whatever. I'll put you in the XP lobby to get you max level or whatever. Asked my mom for 2,000 Microsoft points, did some chores, got it, sent over the code. Man. Was it 1,600 Microsoft points? Whatever the hell it was. Never heard from that man again. Insta-blocked, gone. First time I ever got scammed, bro. I was down bad. I was like 12 years old. I felt like ass. It makes you a man, though. The growing pains of life. Who the hell is this guy? Colson M was a good look? No, Colson M was not a good look. Yeah, 10th prestige lobbies. Yeah. What are Microsoft points? Bro, that was the OG currency. So, like, back in the day, they would release new maps for Call of Duty, right? Or whatever. And it'd be like, okay, you get these new maps. You have to use Microsoft points to buy them. It was like V-Bucks for Fortnite. It's the same thing. It's just like the Xbox currency. You couldn't buy shit with money on Xbox. You had to buy shit with Microsoft points. That's how you bought stuff on, like, the Xbox store. Halo 2, they released new maps. It's like you can't just buy the maps with money. You have to buy the maps with Microsoft points. It was stupid. Who the hell is this guy? Someone give me who the hell is this guy in the chat? I've never seen this dude in my life. I cannot lie to you. Randy Dobnak. Who the fuck are you, bro? He pitched last year? Not that I know of. Faced 19 batters. 3.9. This guy looks like he is not bad. No strikeouts. This guy's got no Ks. The fuck? 3.9 strikeout per 9. This guy is ass. Okay, this guy's going to get smoked today. He's got no swing and miss. That means a lot of contact. Fly ball rate is low for righties, only 7.7%. 20% fly ball, though, to the lefties. You could work with that. Hard hit, only... The hell? Who the hell is this guy? He gives up a lot of hard hit, no fly... Oh, shit. 56% ground ball rate. I still think he's getting cooked. Sinker, changeup, slide. I think he's getting cooked. Sinker, sweeper. Oh, my God. Okay, maybe he's not getting cooked. These fucking San Diego Padres, bro, they are so ass. Yeah, I wanted to throw my phone there. I can't lie to you. Why are the Padres so ass? Don't they spend like $350 million to field a team that looks like this? Look at these launch angles. Okay, Manny's got a good one. Oh, God, they're getting cooked. Dobnak might look like Cy Young today. I don't know. Oh, my God, they are ass. Although Tatis is cooking. Tatis is kind of heating up. Well, I mean, actually, he's kind of been like this the whole year. His launch angles are getting right. 40% ground ball, still a little high. I actually don't hate Tatis. Kind of do hate Tatis. Machado is dust. Bogarts is dust. And Duhar. Brother, what? Ty France. Okay, Ty France is the only guy worth a damn. Put Ty France on there. My God, these guys are ass. Oh my God. Who's more likely to hit a homer, Vlad or Tatis? Tatis 150%. Well, okay, I guess Ty France is the only one worth a damn against Randy Uber Dobnak. I don't know who the fuck that is. Griffin Canning, lefties. Oh my God. No homers to righties? What the hell? No homers to righties on the hell? I guess a switch hitter hit went off him. Oh my God. Four-seam slider. And we can throw the changeup in there. Still really good ISO. Four-seam changeup slider to the lefties. Yeah, that sounds to me... Oh my God, he throws a million pitches. This sounds to me potentially like a Jack... Oh, wow. Jack, you are a merchant, my friend. That changeup kicks your ass. Holy shit. Four-seam slider would be Jack all day long, and Carter Jensen too, but Jack all day long on a four-seam slider. That would be, oh my God, he'd be going crazy. Lane Thomas? I don't know. The guy that doesn't give up any homers or righties, I don't know. God, Jack, what are we doing, bro? I guess we can look at the pitch mix of righties. Slider, four-seam sinker. Bobby doubles, not bad there. Lane Thomas, good ISO too. I mean, in theory, they could do it. Loki hate betting on the Royals. So do I. Four-seam slider and a little bit of changeup in there. From a righty. What are you guys doing, man? At least Vinny P's back. Ugh. Give her the changeup. Thank you. Okay, without the changeup, Jack is fine. That changeup absolutely kicks his ass. Holy cow. Can't just get rid of it. Damn. Yeah, four-seam slider, Jack looks really good. But I don't know, man. They're going to spam. I mean, look, they're just going to spam this changeup. Why wouldn't they spam a changeup at Jack? I guess he has some history against it. This tells you all you need to know. This tells you all you need to know about Jack Caglione today. Y'all see what I see here? They literally just spam him with changeups. They just spam like all of his balls in play basically since this massive heater. Changeups. Every once in a while he gets a four seamer, a slider he hits. Changeup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, he's going to get spammed. Although he's been good on the changeup on the year. It's just recently he's been terrible. They must have figured out. Where's he throwing this changeup? Yeah. Down and outside. He is. No barrels in that area either. Yeah. Scouting report is out on him, correct. Throw a changeup down and away, and Jack is pretty dust. Oh, Vinny on that changeup. My God. Is there anybody that can hit a changeup on this team? Carter is not great. He can. Oh my God. All right, I think I'm going to fade the Royals. BMP and Daddy Devers. Brother, how would I even... Dude, Rafael Devers will... They're going to sue me. If they find out there's a BMP emote, Pete Alonso's suing my ass. If Devers finds out I make a Daddy Devers emote and it's even slightly zesty, my shit is getting sued to the fucking moon. Y'all never see me again. Pause. Jake just wants my ass out, bro. I swear. He wants me gone. Bro said, do it. Bro, Daddy Devers, I don't even know how I would make that emote. I don't even know how I would make that emote. I couldn't even tell you. So, did you say Jack or Carter? I said neither. I said the Royals. I can't find a read on them that I like. Trevor Rogers, pretty sure he's cooking. Where's John Brown? Where's our resident Baltimore GM here? Brother, I think he's back. Not only is he back, he's been back. Like this Trevor Rogers 2025 was unhittable. 2026, he's clawing back here, man. He is really clawing back, and it's all, my God, it's all righties that do anything to him. Lefties don't have a shot in hell. Yeah, the site errors. The second game is because there's no like confirmed pitchers for game 2 or anything yet, really. So you have to wait till after game 1. Yeah, I liked Harry a little bit. I liked Harry a little bit today. Arrighetti. Spencer Spaghetti, as I call him. Spencer Spaghetti. Oh, he's been getting cooked. Oh my God. The hell's going on with this guy? Last 3 starts. Curveball 4-seam. Yeah, that curveball and 4-seam. I think he got rid of the sweep. Yeah, he's getting rid of the sweeper. Oh my God. Curveball 4-seam and even the sinker. Oh my God. Curveball 4-seam to the lefties. Righties. 4-seam sweeper sinker. Yeah, Gunner. Someone said Gunner a second ago. Tell you what, Sam. I'm about to call him Sam Bansayo, bro. I swear I'm gonna ban this dude. Like, I think I'm 0 for a million on Bansayo. Sam Bansayo and Bandon Low. Yeah, Bandon Low and Sam Bansayo. Like, those two guys. I don't know what it is, but Bandon Low has been really good to me this year. It's only been recently that Bandon Low has been banning me. Yeah, every day is different. I don't ban anybody. That's why I added Basayo. But Bansayo's close, man. I swear to God. Where is all this shit when I take him? Where's all this shit when I take Bansayo? Well, I can tell you which days I probably took Bansayo. I probably took him here. I probably took him here. Probably took him here. Fucking guy, bro. Carter Banson. Yeah, that's a good one, too. That's a good one, too. My God, he looks good today, though. Yeah, Gunner looks solid. I like Gunner and I like Bansayo today. I do. Beavers, not so much. Hauser. Another guy. Where the hell is Colton Cow? Bro, you are ass. Holy cow. Oh my God. It hurts my eyes to even look at Colton Cowser. That's fucking trash. There's a reason this guy, bro, get him the hell off my screen. Jackson Holiday. Yeah. BMP, he's all right. Doesn't look as good as Bansayo, though. He's all right, though. He's all right. I think you could get away with BMP today, but you could definitely get away with BMP today for sure. Now I get really hot when Taylor Ward goes. Yeah. He's on a bit of a heater. Pete Alonso's BMP. Big man Pete. Big man Pete. Oh, we got an update on this Mets Phillies game. Okay, stay the hell away from Mets Phillies. They changed the start time to 3:05 due to forecasted inclement weather. That tells me, okay, maybe they can squeeze the whole game in, but that makes me concerned that they're going to end up pulling pitchers because of a rain delay. I don't love that. Moving it up an hour to try and get the game started is what it sounds like. I don't know. Maybe it's to try and finish the whole thing. Just when you're moving games around because you're scared of weather coming in, that's a bit sus. I don't like that. I do not like that. All right, Trevor Rogers. Sorry, Yordong. I mean, not Yordong, but Yordan Alvarez. Probably not interested in you today, buddy. The fa noise? Yeah, my bad. My bad. Four-seam sweeper. I mean, Jordan can hit those. He does do pretty well on those pitches with a stupid EV, exit velocity, not expected value. Oh, we didn't start that in here, 30 off him. We didn't start that in here. That has been a New York thing for a while. New York started that. Four-seam sweeper cutter. I guess we can look at four-seam changer sweeper. Fade the Astros today, I'll tell you that. I'm fading the Astros. Jordan against Trevor Rogers for 290 or 335 even. That does not sit right with me. Yeah, Astros just do not have it today. Not on the data side. Maybe they can get a stroke of luck, but we call him the polar bear here. I think the polar bear is such a lame nickname to me though. Doesn't instill any fear. Makes him sound soft and fluffy. I know polar bears are vicious, but like it sounds fluffy. It just sounds. Who the hell is this guy? Wait, is this Patrick? Is this the same guy? Is this like the Patrick Sandoval from the Angels from back in the day? Yeah, it is. When the hell did he go to Boston? The hell did this guy go to Boston? He hasn't pitched in like 2 years. Wow. Yeah, I know in real life polar bears are crazy. Why do they even call him that? Is it because he's big and white? I never really even thought about it. Why do they call him the polar bear? All right. Well, he's throwing changeup, slider. I mean, lefties. He's not. You're not doing lefty on lefty anyway. There's just no. He has no samples here. Holy cow! 7 balls in play. Velade and Caminero. That's it. Ian Seymour, lefty on lefty. Actually, kind of. I don't know what's going on with that. Sinker, sweeper, 4-seam. That's weird. That's really weird. Righties, 4-seam, sweeper, sinker. Same thing. You think BMP is a scarier name? No, I don't. I'm not a proponent of the BMP. I mean, Willier lefty on lefty kind of goes. Monasterio and Durbin too. Oh God. All right, so we're between Willier, Monasterio, and Durbin. No, Monasterio actually. Wilson. Ooh, I guess we'll look at Wilson too. 4-seam sweeper sinker. He does have reverse splits. This Willier, I mean, he had 2 yesterday, right? No, that's the day before. 4-seam sweeper sinker from lefties. Yeah, Willier, I mean, I don't mind it. Lefty on lefty. Not really any zone matches, except for down the middle. Don't mind him, though. Wilson? No. Yeah, Wilson doesn't look like he has it today. Romy, you're dust. Andrew Monasterio, that's pretty good, man. Former Brewer, did nothing with us. Not a damn thing with us for 3 years. Gave him every opportunity in the world. Did not a damn thing. Dust. He looks good, though. Durbin. Mighty Mouse here is all right, too. Mighty Mouse is all right here. Sorry, that's disrespectful. Caleb looks okay. You don't like Willier lefty on lefty? He's better lefty on lefty, though. He got a higher OPS lefty on lefty. 948 OPS versus 673. 345 average versus 222. Home run rate is about the same. 2.4 to 2.9, so a little bit lower home run rate, not much. He does have the reverse split, so. Yeah, Monasterio and Abreu. And then you can, I think we could blind. Do I even want to go Velade here? I don't think so. Yeah, daytime's trash. I think I'm going to take Velade off. I think I'm going to take Velade off, but I'll blind Junior for sure. I'll blind Junior for sure. Who was a long shot from earlier? Dansby, I think. I don't know. Oh, Antonacci. Yeah. The White Sox. The Kyle Teal, the whole White Sox lineup was the long shots. Peters, Teal, Antonacci, the whole lineup on the White Sox. That was it. Yeah. Derek Hill too. Yeah, but that game just got all fucked up. That whole game just got all messed up. So, yeah. Who the hell's this guy? Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? Owen Murphy. The fuck? Okay. Is he a righty? I guess he's a righty. What's he throwing? Four-seam curveball changeup? Well, Jock Peterson probably hits one to the moon. Top prospect? Oh, he's good? Oh, Jock's ass. Damn. What happened to this guy? Where's this Jock Peterson? You can add Jock Peterson to your list of where the hell is this guy? JJ Bleday, PCA, Money Moniac, Jock Peterson. All these guys who just went from nuclear to dust in like a minute. Nimmo can't hit a home run to save his life, but he hits it hard. Nicky Lopez. Why? Who the hell's that? What? Okay. I'm probably fading the Rangers today. I'm probably fading against. Yeah, I don't have any interest in these guys really. Also, Ezekiel Duran. Actually, I did want to look at him. Four seems no balls in play. All right, Duran has a potential long shot. Don't mind him. 3 home runs on this mix is good. All this month too. Yeah, this is solid. Duran is the only one I would even potentially even be interested in there. Langford. Not bad. Not bad. With these unknown ass pitchers, though, I'd probably rather just take somebody in like in the long shot range. Jake Berger also not bad, but his stuff is actually really good, man. Holy cow! If y'all are telling me this Owen Murphy's a top prospect, then I'm trying to stay away. If y'all are saying this Owen Murphy's a top dog, I'm trying to stay away. Thank you. Pirates, I liked Valdez. All right, Mackenzie Gore. Ew. Four-seam curveball cutter. Ooh, sinker curveball to the lefties. I guess four-seam sinker curveball, but mainly sinker curveball. They don't really have the righties like that. They do not really have the righties like that. Game is ugly. Drake Baldwin, lefty on lefty, back-to-back candidate. I'll throw him on there. He's got a good price, plus 500. Not bad for Baldwin. Actually, we gotta go through the lefties here. Matt Olson, not bad. Back to back for Olson, not bad. Versus lefties, 9 homers, not bad. Yeah, Olson's all right. Actually, does Olson have history? He probably does. 5 for 16, no homers, 3 extra base hits. Yeah, not bad. 2 homers for Michael Harris, BVP wise, but can't say I'm in love with that. Dubon. Austin Riley, once again, though, this isn't terrible. Homer yesterday against a position player. Doesn't really count. My God, on the year he has 1 homer versus a lefty. I guess I'll just put Drake Baldwin on there, but I don't love that. I don't really like anybody. I don't really love anybody. Kind of a dusty game. Speaking of dusty, Dustin May versus Brandon Pfaadt. Got the ground ball pitcher tag, but it's 49%. Lefties do have a pretty good fly ball rate against him. I think we can look at some lefties here. There's a good fly ball rate. 22% is not ideal. Not bad. It's really his lower pitches that get hit hard, though. Curveball, changeup, cutter, sinker. Righties, you're not really going to want to target the righties here. So Jordan Walker probably is not a good option today. Although Jordan Walker could go against anybody. Pfaadt has been decent. He's a ground ball pitcher, man. I mean, that's all you can ask for, really. If you're not going to strike guys out, if you're not going to be a big strikeout guy, ground ball is all you want. My God, they look terrible. They look terrible. Sinker, sweeper. I mean, I don't really like it. Lars taking it to Mars. 1 for 8. Golly. 2 for 9 with a homer. He did hit a homer off him. I'm just not impressed by this team at all right now. Although, Burleson, it's the verse ground ball pitcher, man. I just don't think I can do it. Although I do want to see, Pfaadt has bad day splits. What are we working with here? 5 homers, 841 OPS. Yeah, he does struggle in day games. Mainly versus Joey Ortiz 1 yard. I saw that. I'll tell you what, when Joey Ortiz hits a home run, it looks like it was an accident. He makes contact with the ball, and he almost was like shocked. He's like, oh shit, what do I do? Oh, I got to run. It's almost a little sad. It's almost a little sad. I hope he does well. I guess that's good for me, but when you watch him, it's like, what? Pfaadt is ass? Pfaadt's actually not ass, though. That's the thing. He can give up a lot of runs, but he's not a big home run guy. 3 homers in the last 3 months. Not a big home run guy. All right. 4-seam sweeper changeup. Okay. Max Kepler. Not bad. Not bad. He's not a good pitcher? Yeah, I'm talking home run wise. You're right. But yeah, I wouldn't say like I want Brendan Pfaadt starting for my team. No. But home run wise, he's not bad. Corbin Carroll. I feel like I'm trying to force it right now. Corbin Carroll's all right. Not bad. Yeah, recap gets posted every day. If you want to see the instant replay, sub on Twitch right now. Sub to the channel. You'll get the instant replay. If you want to wait for it to get downloaded and uploaded on Twitter and YouTube, it'll be up there in like an hour or two. But Twitch, you can watch it instantly if you're subbed. I don't even know who he hit it off. Statcast didn't publish the picture. Of course they didn't. Of course they didn't. The one picture that's not published. It's because it's some guy I've never heard of. Gastelum. Luis Gastelum. Oh, he just got called up. He just got called up. Probably don't even have a Statcast page. I guess Corbin Carroll. I guess. Taking him off, bro. Game's ass. We got way better out there. That game is trash. Sounds like an intestinal back then. Logan Webb versus Brian. Webb has been hit the last two games. He was cooking this year, though. Webb was. Brian Wu basically only throws four seams to lefties. 53% usage. Well, we know who's good on a four seam. I can tell you right now who's good on a four seam. Although he's starting to cool off. Wu at home? Yeah, everyone talks about Wu's splits. Bryce Eldridge used to be a monster on. I mean, he still is. Still kind of is a monster on four seams. He doesn't like it high, though. He does not like the ball up. He's terrible at high fastball. Devers? Okay, Mel can say that. I'm not going to say it. Devers likes it up high. Okay, it's Devers here. That's it. You just run Devers, and you're chill. He likes it up and in. He likes it up and in. Is that a pause? I guess it kind of is, huh? Well, she asked a question. I was just answering a question, man. This baby face. Look at those cheeks, man. Talking about Wu at home. 2 homers, 417. God, he does cook at home. Woo does cook at home. Woo does. Woo cooks at home. I can't lie. 156 average. God damn. I'm just gonna go Devers, and that is it. That is it. Sorry, none of these guys are hitting a homer off Logan Webb. 52% ground ball rate. And he's got a high strikeout rate's actually dipping a little bit. Really just righties. Sinker cutter. Righties on a sinker and cutter. I'll entertain it. I'll entertain it. Trash. All right. Clip farming. Bro, I don't even post clips, though. That's the thing. Clip farming for what? Little clips. To farm. Devers, Murakami, Basayo. I wouldn't say Devers is like the highest on my list against Woo. But he did look good for that game. All right, we got Meatball Sheehan versus Ryan Weathers, who probably should be. Yeah, he's damn near a meatball thrower. Okay. Righties, four seam sweeper, even the slider. You don't really throw the slider though. Well, that just takes away Andy Pajes. He needs that slider. Same with Teo and Tommy Edman. Golly, you guys are slider merchants. The fuck? Sinker four seam. Otani. Okay. All right. I really want to find a righty here, though, and that Teoscar Hernandez does not look bad. Get rid of the slider. Bro, are these guys all slider merchants? What the hell? How is that even possible? Weather game? These guys are ass. These guys are ass. Well, it's a weather game. Are you serious? Odd Ben Rice. Of course it's a weather game. Why wouldn't it be a weather game, man? Why would it not be a weather game? Why wouldn't it be a weather game? Well, I'm going to keep Trent and Ben Rice on there. All right. Potential derby. Oh my God. He don't really throw the four seam. My goodness. Hello, CJ Abrams. Jose Tenna. Sinker, cutter, slider. That's a hello, good sir. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. It's close. The hello, sir. It's pretty good. I mean, James Wood, too. Golly. Oh. Luis Garcia. All right. He hasn't played. So I'm gonna give Luis Garcia the day off. Give Luis Garcia the day off. Jose Tenna. My God, he looks good too. Might not play though. No line for Tenna. Okay. I'll keep him on there just in case. If we get some like plus 800 shit or something for him, like definitely worth looking at. Yeah, Abrams so far is probably the best manual read we've found today. That is probably the best manual read we have found. No line for Tenna. I guess I'll take him off, but I really only looked at Harry on the Marlins, if I'm being honest. Littell, everything but the sweeper to the lefties, to the righties, four seam sinker. Soderstrom back to back. Oh my God, Lawrence Butler, not quite. Man, I miss Lawrence Butler. He was fun when he was good. He was fun. When did Donnie Walton, when did Donnie Dubs go to the A's? When the hell did Donnie Dub go to the A's? Yeah, I think it's just Soderstrom here. Jonah Heim, maybe. Jonah Heim's all right. Yeah, Soderstrom looks great. Soderstrom looks great. Tyler Banderstrom. I don't think I've taken Banderstrom in a minute. Yeah. Yep, I think it's just Banderstrom, Soderstrom, whatever you want to call him. Okay, good game, good game. And then Detroit, LAA. Ooh, Scooby-Doo versus Grayson. My God, I'm not targeting Scooby-Doo. Burleson, he was all right. I didn't add him. Holy torque, man. Okay. Wow, torque looked nice. Yeah, torque is in there. He's been asked, still has 2 homers though, but torque is in there. Vierling's not a. I'm not taking Zach or Matt Vierling, bro. Riley Green, I'm not doing all that. Yeah, I'm not doing all that with Riley Green. Sorry. Colt Keith. Not bad. Not bad. Carey. Meh. McKinstry's a little interesting here as a long shot. Potential long shot here. What's he been up to? Ew. Not bad, though. Not bad. McKinstry long shot. I really just like torque. Yeah, I really just like torque. Scooby-Doo, this is the type of game where a guy like Jose would go deep. Jose S. Word would go deep. Like, this is the kind of guy that would actually hit a home run in this game. I'll put him on there. That's it. He's probably getting cooked, though. 0 for 6, 4 strikeouts. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Bro, these guys are not touching Scooby-Doo. Although, Zach Neto. Bro, they're not touching Scooby-Doo. Yeah, fuck out of here. It would be him, though. It would be him. Like, this is the kind of guy that it would be him. Like, not doing it, though. 0 for 6, 4 strikeouts. Guy's going to get cooked. All right, it's last game. The last game. All right, let's clean this up. I'm going to take Schwarber off. Anybody from that Phillies game, Derek Hill. I'm going to take the Phillies guys got to go. I'm not doing all that weather shit. I'm just not. DeLauder, this game's starting right now. I'm not doing the island game. Same with Valdez. If y'all want to do the island game, that shit starts in like an hour. It was Valdez and him. Got the weather game here too. Ty France. Ezekiel Duran, long shot potential. Royce Lewis is out. Willier. All right. Make sure one more time. Suarez, birthday boy. Caminero, we're blind taking. JJ, gotta bounce back, man. I'm gonna take JJ off. He's just a bounce back guy, though. Moniak, another one, man. Okay. Baldwin against Mackenzie Gore. Keep him on there, I guess. All right. Copy. The full image. I got 3 guys on the Reds. Not bad, not bad. Okay. These are the two locked in. And Trent probably gets rained out. And Trent probably gets rained out. Oh. Maybe not. All right, let's see. Well, we gotta split it up, chat. We gotta split it up. Most of the list is the daylay, though. Most of the list is the daylay. It is basically a daylay. So let's get into it. Daylay. Murakami. Oh my god. Teal. Anto. Put those there for now. Juarez. Ellie. Steer. Moniak. I'll throw Moniak on there for y'all, but God, he's ass. Basayo. Gunner. Junior. Willier. Andrew. Turn the music up a little bit. Have some vibes. Okay. I guess Baldwin, Swanson. This is the random ass France. These are the loners. All right. 2 minutes for the first leg because there's a lot to digest. It's live. There you go. Daylay. Live. Daylay is live. Give y'all 2 minutes to vote in the chat. If you do not see the poll, you're going to have to probably leave the stream and come back. It should be pinned to the top of the chat. We've got like 12 votes. What are we doing? This will be an interesting vote. Shit. Did not mean to click on that. Yeah, he's a day slumper, but he is a day slumper. But he's really good against the pitch mix. 8.0 rating on the pitch mix. So it's gonna be a battle of what surpasses what. Is the pitch mix more important or is the time of day more important? An immovable force versus an unstoppable object. I tend to agree, D. Kirk. All right. Murakami, Antonacci, Kyle Teal, Vargas, fucking Peters. I'll put all 5 of them on there for y'all. I'll put the whole entire board on there. There you go. We got everybody. Now everybody has a voice. Y'all can vote on whichever one of those 5 that you want. We got everybody on there. Because they all look damn good. Yeah, it's Murakami. Neither of them. You don't think anybody on the White Sox is hitting a home run today off Shane Bieber? None of the 5? Yeah, but we're not really playing for average here. Murakami's not really batting average doesn't matter in this situation. You're playing for him to get one pitch that he hits really hard. That's it. That's it. Suarez, Steer, Ellie, Moon, Basayo, Gunner. I guess we'll put BMP on there. And who was the other one from that game? Hughes. Oh, that's it. Junior, Willier. Should we just combine the night games in here too, or no? Yeah, I think I said O'Hearn was all right yesterday. You can recheck it, but I'm pretty sure I said he was okay. I liked Valdez mainly, though. No, yeah. Yeah, no. Separate. It's half and half. I don't remember liking Ozuna. Yo, thank you for the tier 1 2 months streak for LIKYKIKIMAKA. I don't even know how I would go about saying that, but thank you for the 2 months. All right, leg 2's up. Leg 2 is up. Chase does look good for the Guardians in game 1. He does. He does. First leg was Murakami. I have a feeling we're going to end up doing both of these that are leading the votes right now. Those will be the 2 games that it gets. And I think those are obviously the 3 best games of the day. White Sox, Reds, and Orioles. Pretty much 3 of the best teams to target in the early slate. So it makes sense why those are dominating the votes here. Makes sense. All right, Basayo, Gunner, Bansayo, Gunner, Pete Alonso. All right. Which one of these 3 folks are we interested in here? They all looked good. Bansayo looked the best. Gunner looked really close to him. And Pete was also solid. Yeah. Washington Athletics is the best game of the day for homers, by far. But that is a night game. So Basayo, wow. Bansayo ran with it. Okay. And then leg 3. Reds, Colorado. Harry Terang, Junior, Willier, Andrew, Drake, France. or Swanson. And Durant. Okay. Leg 3. Leg 3's up. Wow. 3 votes. 5 votes for Junior Willier Andrew. 7 votes for Junior Willier Andrew. 10 votes for Junior Willier Andrew. Oh my God. Are y'all voting with your mind, or are you just copying what's the popular vote right now? Willier? You like Willier? He is the last projected guy, but he did have two yesterday. You're going with Junior regardless? Junior's a good choice. Although I don't know much about that pitcher. I don't know who the hell that guy is. I don't think Willier does it. This is the best game of the early slate for homers. This game right here is the number 1 game today for home runs in the early slate. In Colorado with 2 meatball pitchers. Yeah. Ball's going to fly here today. Ball is going to fly here today. Ball is going to fly. Suarez's stat log, bro. What the hell? 3 homers in a row. Is this the new Junior Caminero right here? I think Suarez hit 4 in a row last year, didn't he? I think he had a stretch last year where he hit 4 or 5 games in a row too. But he can do it. First half of the season last year, he was stupid. Bro, didn't he have like 40 homers at the All-Star break last year, something like that? I mean, when he's hot, he's hot. When he's hot, he is red hot. Like, there's only a few players in baseball that when they're hot, they see the ball like a beach ball like him. It's crazy. All right, Murakami, Bansayo, and Suarez. He had 4-1 game. He did have 4-1 game. I remember that. That was insane. All right, now nighttime. Nighttime. This ever loads. I might have broke it. There we go. Nighttime. All right, this is easy. We got 4 games. So, not a huge list here. Not a huge list here. Problem here is one of the best. I mean, all of these games are actually outstanding, but that Dodgers-Yankees game, they got to play it, bro. They have to. Wood, Abrams, Soder, Strom. Rice, Grisham. Devers, Torque. All right. Vote is live. Balls flying, Athletics in Washington. Oh, what I said before was Cincinnati and Colorado. But, yeah, Athletics Washington's the number 1 game for home runs on the day overall, based on weather, pitching, all of that stuff. It should, in theory, be a derby. There's always a chance that it's not. Obviously, there's a chance that this game is 1-0. You know what I mean? No one hits a homer. But all signs point towards a potential home run derby in this game. Like, CJ Abrams was our only hello good sir on the day, besides Murakami. No, they are not in DC. They're at that Little League ballpark in Sacramento. All right. Now, whoever doesn't win this vote, I still think you put them on slips. Whoever does not win this vote, you put them on slips. 456 on... Okay, I'm putting the link in the chat one more time. I'm putting the link in the chat one more time because this is stupid to not take this price. This is insane to not take this price. Use that link, sign up if you have not yet. Plus 456 versus plus 350 is the next best line for CJ. Oops. That's insane. That's what you call value. That is what it means to hunt value. Plus 456. And he's 5 out of 6 due. Golly. If CJ doesn't hit a home run tonight, that'll be the most disappointing performance I think I'll have seen all year. I might stream tomorrow Reverse 4 Engineering. I'll announce that at the end. Okay. Leg 2, Rice, Brent, Devers, and Torque. All right, leg 2's up. Yeah, CJ's leg 1. You might want to start locking these in. But once again, sign up on Kalshi, go deposit, get a free $10. Put it on this lay with CJ in it at plus 456. You are not going to find much better than that. You won't. Actually, that's probably the best value play of the day. I don't think you're going to find a line better than that all day. Maybe you will, but I would be a little bit shocked. I'd be a little shocked. Torque? Does Kalshi work in Canada? I don't know. I don't know. Best way to find out is click the link and I guess see what it says. It'll tell you probably. All right, Torque is leg 2, and then leg 3. You can add Rice or Trent. Actually, let's just do this. Leg 3 will be Rice or Trent. Which one? Rice or Trent? And if that game is getting, if we find out that game's rained out, you just put Devers in. It's that simple. It's Rice or Trent, and then, yeah, Trent was locked in. Trent did have the locked-in tag. I would say Trent is a very good option today. He's also, well, they're both 5 out of 6 due. They're both 5 out of 6. Plus 1 here for Ben Rice on Zone Master, plus 1 here for Trent Grisham on Locked In. They kind of cancel each other out. So, it really just comes down to whatever you want. All right. Brent. Storm in New York, yep. That's why Devers is the sub. You got time, but Devers is the sub. I would take both. I would take both. I'll put it in. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to go... We're going to go Abrams. Torque. Brent. Okay, and then we're going to go Twitch. Community Night Lay 1. And then we're going to sub him out for Double D. Double D. Put in Double D. And we're going to go Twitch Community Night Lay 2. So that's it. That's simple. Just take one of each. So, yeah, this Abram line's stupid. If you're not using Kalshi yet and you have not made an account and you want a free $10, this is the time to use it right here. That's a very good line. You're getting 20% better price. This is like going to your like local store and like whatever you wanted is 20% off only at that store. Obviously, you're going to buy it there. You're not going to go buy it for 20% more. If you have the option for 2 stores, or if you're online shopping, Amazon's going to give you 20% off versus the actual site. Of course, you're going to buy it on Amazon. Same logic here. So once again, last time in the chat, link right there. Boom. Sign up if you haven't yet. Dummy price. I'm going to definitely lock that in on there too. So, all right. I think I'm going to stream tomorrow, chat. I do think I'm going to stream tomorrow. Make sure you follow me on X if you haven't yet. I will tweet out in the morning if I'm going to be streaming. But I do think I will because of the All-Star break. And I took so much time off on the All-Star break that I might as well just keep streaming, right? If you guys are down, who would show up tomorrow? You guys going to be down? Are you going to show up on a Sunday? If so, then I might as well. If you're not interested in showing up on a Sunday, then I won't. So it's up to you. So totally up to y'all. Yes. Okay, then yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Watch list is posted in the Rude Bets WAP. If y'all want to see it again, check out the Rude Bets WAP. And to get access to the Rude Bets WAP, all you have to do is go to rudebets.com and join the site. Get a subscription package to the site. You get access to this full tool, all the community plays, and the WAP community where I posted the watch list. Or you could rewatch this replay that'll get posted on X and YouTube and Twitch. If you're a Twitch sub, you can watch the instant replay right now. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate y'all for being here. As always, I'm going to send y'all over to Snowman. And I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace out. Good luck today.